All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Motorboating. This is an incredible multi-pitch climb in Sedona, Arizona, and I think you're going to love this adventure. It goes about 500 feet up the Submarine or Steamboat, and it is just gorgeous. All right, here we are on pitch 1. This is my climbing partner, Bert, pulling that 5'9" crux. Most people are going to do a high left foot here, but Bert is just really tall and he climbs things a little bit differently. Here I am following the pitch, and I'm going to show you right here why it's called the agave pitch. Watch out, there it is. All right, pitch 2 is only 5'3". There's a lot of climbing on this route that is just super easy. So if you want, if you're a crusher and you're not necessarily looking for adventure, just crushing, this is not the route for you. But if you want to go out and have an adventure that is bolted the entire way in a really thoughtful way, and if you're looking for incredible views, this is an amazing route for you. We normally would not use a sliding X on an anchor like this for multi-pitch. I don't even know what happened. We forgot our other quad, so ignore that. Don't use a sliding X, use a quad. All right, this is the money pitch. The guy who bolted this, John Knight, thinks this is one of the most enjoyable pitches on the whole route. It's 5'6", but just a little bit spicy enough to keep it interesting. The movement is super fun, and it's just a joy to climb. And of course, you can't see it in this, you know, from the helmet cam I'm wearing here, but the views for the whole climb are just insane. I don't think there's a more beautiful place to climb in Arizona than Sedona. They say you either love the rock or hate it, so give it a try. I love it. I love this Sedona Sandstone. It's fun to pull on. The slab sandstone is fun. You see these little crimps and edges here. It's just a joy to climb, and it's just super fun. Get on it. So this would be a great route for maybe your first multi-pitch because it is bolted the whole way. So the route finding is not going to be too difficult. It might take you a while. I think the first time I came out here to do motorboating, I think it took 9 hours car to car. And this was our third time on the route, and this was 5.5 hours car to car. So there's always going to be, you know, some route finding challenges, but it's really nice when you can follow bolts. Not have to place any gear. It's nice to have bolted anchors. So again, if you're looking to get into multi-pitch, this would be a really good climb to start on because the climbing's pretty easy and because of all those awesome bolts. Here I am coming up to the top of pitch 3, and now we're going to pop out of this little ledge and walk across that large ledge there, and find the start of pitch 4, which is probably the crux of the entire route. In fact, it's right here. There are some places in the route that are mentally a little tougher. But this movement here between the first and second bolts on pitch 4, it's really the only time on the whole route where you're not feeling super secure as you clip, and the holds just aren't as great as you would like, but it's super manageable. Here I am. You can see I'm taking my time. I'm moving pretty slow because it's a bit insecure. This probably is the crux, as I said. And there's just not great holds. The sun also is coming out, even though it's November. And if you can believe it, mid-November the rock was hot and the hands were sweaty. You can see me maybe an ever so slight shake trying to get a secure stance and firm hold before I made that clip. And now that I made that clip, I'm good to go. Another cool thing about this route is there's multiple variations. So I have not done it, but the first pitch, there's also a 510 variation you could do. And then here on pitch 4, around the corner to the right, there's another 5-9 route you could do instead of this. What's nice about that is, in addition to the variety, if you're going to do it multiple times, is if you encounter a really slow party, there's opportunities to pass people. Another cool thing about this route is there are multiple walk-off points. You can walk off from pitch 3, pitch 5, pitch 6, maybe some others. So if you start running out of daylight, there's ample opportunity to bail, which is really nice. If you wonder why I keep checking the rope, it's because, well, you can see it there. So I'm also hauling up a shorter rope to haul that bag. And this is not super wise, nor a best practice, but it's the same exact type of rope. So it would be a hard mistake to make, but I don't want to be clipping the wrong rope. That's why you see me checking it frequently. I almost Z-clipped right here. Had I grabbed below that draw, I would have Z-clipped, but I made sure I did not do that. And this pitch is called Walk the Ledge. And I'm about to pull up onto this ledge, and you'll see what I do, because I'm concerned about rope drag, is I'm going to clip this next bolt with a 120 centimeter runner. And what that is going to do is it's going to make sure when I go way right that the rope drag is minimized. So whenever you're going to take a big turn, you want to clip with an alpine draw. Now this is a massive alpine draw. I have lockers on it simply because they're already on it. That's not necessary. But this is going to help me minimize rope drag, because you're going to see in a minute I need to pull this ledge, and I don't want the rope to be holding me back. Alright, now we're walking the ledge. This is a really fun pitch, everyone. I can't recommend this route enough. This is probably the psychological crux of the route. Most of the route does not feel exposed, but this one does. Of course, this whole time I'm making sure I'm not back clipping, taking my time. You can see my big sling there, minimizing that rope drag. Imagine if that rope went all the way up to that bolt and then over. It might get hard to pull. And I just hope that's a lesson you never have to learn in real life, because I've been up on big multi-pitch climbs where I just can't progress because of rope drag and I have to down climb, and that is dangerous and not fun. One thing you'll notice about routes that John Knight puts up, and if you climb this route, reach out to John Knight and just thank him. But one thing you'll notice is all of his routes, and there are a gazillion around Sedona, they're very, very thoughtfully bolted. So whenever you're about to do a move that feels insecure, 99% of the time when you get to a crux, he's going to give you that amazing ability to clip the bolt right before the crux. And so the way he bolts things is you almost get to do cruxes on top rope, which is really nice, especially when there are ledges below you that you can hit. You see a little rock crumble down there. This is Sedona. It's sandstone. It is a bit crumbly. And now you see I'm going to clip high on this bolt. And then I have to do this awkward sort of step up and then beach whale move onto a ledge. And then the pitch will be over. If you do go out here and do these pitches, if you find yourself a little bit stuck, if it feels a little bit more difficult than 5.9 or whatever the pitch is, just take a deep breath and look at it a little bit more, because you're probably missing something. On this move, if you just go a little bit further right, there's a key foothold you can stand up on, and it makes this move that feels rather intimidating, it makes it pretty easy. All right, so now I'm halfway up. Now I'm going to reach on top of this ledge. And the thing you won't like about this is there's nothing great to grab onto. You pretty much have to pinch, throw your weight forward, then mantle. If you're taller or a better climber than me, you can probably get your right foot up. But if not,
watch me, Bert.
You hear me there. I feel like I might fall here, so I'm saying, hey, watch me. If you can't get your foot up, you're going to have to just wail onto it. Sweet, and that's pitch 4. Now I'm bringing up the bag. We did decide to bring the micro traction and haul the bag just for the 5.9 pitches. All this is really doing is it's giving us a chance to practice this skill, and it's making the 5.9 climbing just more enjoyable for the follower. We have water in there, we have our shoes for the descent, we have our first aid kit, headlamps, rain jackets, stuff that can really save your life on multi-pitch rock climbing. You see, I'm going to tie the bag and make sure the bag's on the anchor here, because if I don't, it'll fall off. I didn't build any sort of 3-to-1 or 5-to-1 haul system just because the haul was so short. It wasn't really necessary. Here comes Bert on the follow.
Hey, coach.
And you'll see here he makes this move look pretty easy and awesome. He does not have to be a beached whale. Looks like he's finding that key foothold. And I'm realizing now, earlier when I said move right, I meant move left, so my bad. Move left to make this move easier. And you can see not much to grab, but you just throw your weight forward and make it happen. Of course, when you're up there, you gotta get the selfies. All right, pitch 5, the getting close pitch. A lot of people on Mountain Project recommend simul climbing pitches 5 and 6, which I think is a great idea. They are so easy. In fact, you could just walk left and go up class 3 slabs, but might as well do the climbing. There's a few like 5-5, 5-6 moves in there, but a lot of it's just walking up. You can see here now we're at the top of pitch 6. Bert is following. And there are multiple points on this climb, or at least 2 points where you actually coil the ropes and walk. So it's more like a questing mountain adventure than super hard sport climbing. So now we're gonna walk maybe 150 meters left, south-ish, to the start of pitch 7.
Are you comfy? Yeah. You want to clip in, or can I take you off?
And the views up there are just insane. Again, you gotta climb in Sedona. And here's the last pitch. I don't have a lot of footage of it. The camera died, but there's Bert with the hero shot. This is not the way you go down. We were just exploring. Here's the way you go down. Yeah, and make sure you do walk off this route if possible. That will make your life a lot easier, and it will be a lot safer, especially considering all of the loose rock on this route. All right, there's motorboating. I hope you get out on it.